Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. My name is Muhammad Nurazan bin Muhammad Hamdan. My matrix number is 202479.
My name is Muhammad Akif bin Hussein, matrix number 202442.
My name is Emilia Asmara binti Mak Daud and my matrix number is 204253.
Hi, my name is Nur Sabrina binti Nur Afandi and my matric number is 204254.
My name is Nur Hadia binti Ramzi and my matric number is 204255.
Here we attach the overview of the contents for this presentation. Definition and importance. Renewable energy can be described as energy that is produced or collected from renewable resources such as sunlight, wind, hydropower, waves, tides, and heat. They are naturally replenished within a span of a few years. There are four importance of renewable energy that we highlighted today. First of all, renewable energy emits no or low greenhouse gases, which can save the climate. This is because the energy source of wind, solar, and hydroelectric system is carbon-free compared to combustion of coal that contributes to global warming. For instance, 2009 UCS analysis discovered that a 25% national renewable electricity standard would lower power plant carbon dioxide emission by 277 million metric tons annually by 2025. Next, important thing is renewable energy takes place at low cost. Since renewable energy is produced locally, it is less concerned by price escalation in the supply chain. Furthermore, the cost of renewable energy technologies have diminished steadily. For example, more than 70% of the average price was dropped when installing solar between 2010 and 2017, which make the price at affordable level. Other than that, renewable energy also improves public health because there are zero emission of air pollutant from wind, solar, and hydroelectric system. Although biomass system release some air pollutants, though it is much lower than coal power plants. Last but not least, renewable energy creates jobs and economic opportunity. The industry is more labor intensive, which means more jobs are created, such as wind farms need technicians for maintenance. Types of renewable energy and their advantages and disadvantages.
First renewable energy, it is solar energy. When the sun shines onto a solar panel, energy from the sunlight is absorbed by the PV cell in the panel, and this energy will create electrical charge. The second one is wind energy, which using turbines to drive generators which then feed electricity into the national grid. The third one is hydro energy. By building a dam, a large reservoir can be used to create a controlled flow of water that will spin the turbine and create the electricity. And the next one is tidal energy, which is another form of hydro energy that uses twice daily tidal current to drive turbine generators. We also have wave energy that produced when electricity generators are placed onto the surface of the ocean. The next one is nuclear energy that generates heat from fission reaction to produce steam, which is used by a turbine generator to generate electricity. And the last one is the biomass energy, which is the conversion of solid fuel made from plant materials into electricity. For advantages and disadvantages of this renewable energy, we can see from this table, most of this energy have same advantage, which is clean and cheap to run, except for nuclear and biomass energy that might opposite from them. Next, for the disadvantages of solar energy, it depends on weather, which not always sunny, and its output does not always outweigh initial cost to set up. In the other word, it is detrimental. For the wind energy, it also depends on weather, which is sometimes it is not always windy and is expensive to set up. Hydro energy also very expensive to set it up, and its output was affected by drought. When it happened, amount of water will be reduced. Thus, the output electricity will be affected. Besides the tidal energy is clean and cheap to set up, it is also produce a lot of electricity once running, but it is very expensive to set up and might be hazardous to wildlife, which it can disrupt the movement and migration of marine life in the ocean. Wave energy also have the same disadvantages, which is expensive to set up. For both nuclear and biomass energy, their starting ingredient for the reaction will be run out, and also it can create pollution by producing dangerous waste.
For the next part, we'll take a look at the recent developments in renewable energy. First one, electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are not a new concept, but recent development of the batteries in these electric vehicles increases their efficiency. 2.1 million electric vehicles are sold globally in 2019. It only takes 1 hour for a Nissan Leaf 2018 to go on a full charge. And with a full charge, a Tesla Model S can go up to 300 kilometers with confidence. Next is solar-powered electric vehicles charging station. This provides a cheap and sometimes free way and also an easy way to charge these electric vehicles. Furthermore, it can be set up almost anywhere, includes place that is without electrical power grid access. When the electric vehicles batteries are spent, they can be recycled to solar energy power storage. This helps to combat two problems. Firstly, the problem of battery disposal, and secondly, the problem of mining new resources. Next is wearable microgrid. This is a series of small devices that can harvest energy from the human body and can power small electronic devices such as our smartwatches. This consists of three main parts. First, the biofuel cells that can convert our sweat to electricity, triboelectric generator that can convert our body movement to electricity, and a capacitor to store all of this electricity. And I will pass to the next presenter.
Problem occur in area of fuel and energy. In this section, some problems are associated with the use of fossil fuel, wood and wind energy. The problems that occur due to the overuse fossil fuel are global warming and acid rain. So the global warming is referred to the gradual increase in the average temperature of Earth's surface and its atmosphere, for example like greenhouse gases due to the concentration of carbon dioxide, methane and nitrogen oxide that increase because of human activity. Carbon dioxide is the main greenhouse gas that affect the global temperature rise due to the burning of fossil fuel and wood products. This burning fossil fuel also produce significant amount of nitrous oxide and affect the rise in sea level, occurrence of extreme weather and shifting of vegetation zone. And so next, the acid rain that caused by the release of sulfur dioxide and oxide of nitrogen when fossil fuel burn. The oxide combine with water vapor in the air to form acid which return to the ground as acid rain. This problem also causes corrosion of the environment, soil degradation and water pollution. Wood also has its own disadvantage. It is not a clean burning fuel and it creates high level of air pollution. And then, it also has the competition for wood increase because it used in the construction paper and furniture industry. And in some area, there is a growing shortage of firewood because of deforestation and increasing amount of human labor in firewood gathering. So lastly, is the wind energy. The problem that have to face when using wind energy is noise pollution. So the noise pollution was generated from wind farm and caused people who live close to the wind farm to complain about the warming sound. So additionally, the other problem that are relatively less serious is visual pollution due to the wind turbine erected on the hillside distort the natural beauty of the hill. It could be some damage where there is a danger that rotors might break or the blades of the rotating rotor will hit and kill the flying.
How this energy can solve the problem. As the consumption of energy, especially from fossil fuel, increases, global environmental problems are inevitable. Renewable energy sources should be provided due to depleting fossil fuels levels, climbing fossil fuel prices across the world, and reducing environmental impact. Renewable energies are both environmentally safe and economically sustainable when compared to fossil source of energy. Major types of renewable energy sources which have huge potential are solar, geothermal, hydro, and wind, which can provide energy without the planet warming effect of fossil fuels. Moving to the next slide, I'm going to explain more about how this energy can solve the problem that Hydra has mentioned before. So first thing first, for solar energy, the sun is one such alternative and perennial source of renewable energy. With advancing technology, solar energy can now be leveraged in various ways, which can diminish our dependency on fossil fuels. This can further mitigate global warming by lowering the emission of greenhouse gases. Okay, so for wind is one of the cleanest and most sustainable ways to generate electricity, as it produces no toxic pollution or global warming emission. Wind is also abundant, inexhaustible, and affordable, which makes it viable and large-scale alternative to fossil fuels. But as Hadira has mentioned before, there are side effects of wind energy, which the setting and operation of wind turbines may cause negative health effects on people who live in the vicinity of wind turbines. Okay, as geothermal energy, geothermal power plants have low emission levels and emits 97% less acid rain causing sulfur compounds and about 99% less carbon dioxide than fossil fuel power plants of similar size. So most geothermal power plants inject the geothermal steam and water that they can use back into the earth. But it also has side effects that need to be managed, such as the rotten egg smell that can accompany released hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so for hydropower energy, hydropower contributes significantly to the avoidance of greenhouse gas emissions and to the mitigation of global warming. And on top of that, hydropower contributes significantly to reduction of energy supply security. That's all from our group. Thank you.